Hey guys, welcome back to Sci-Fi Central. Today's video will be part of the new series that I'm going to do, or that I am doing, called History Lessons. Within this series, there's going to be this mini-series all about the Infinity Stones from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In this video, we'll be covering the Reality Stone. It was part of one of the 6 Infinity Stones, with which this one covered reality. The stone was liquefied into a dark red liquid called the Ether, and was going to be used by the Dark Elves to bring darkness to the 9 realms. Millennia ago, Malekith, a Dark Elf, attempted to use the Ether to bring darkness to the 9 realms through the Convergence, an event that happens every 5,000 years. Conflict occurred, and the Asgardians intervened. Bor, who was Odin's father, stopped the battle and hid the Ether to a part of the 9 realms where nobody could find it. In 2013, many years later, another convergence occurred. A portal opened on one of the 9 realms, which was Earth, where scientist Jane Foster happened to walk through it. She made contact with the Ether, where it entered and infested her body. This caused the Dark Elves to awake from their sleep and started to search for the Ether. Foster became incredibly powerful and was taken to Asgard by her boyfriend Thor. One of Malekith's lieutenants could detect the Ether and infiltrated Asgard and caused chaos to be unleashed. Hiding with Thor's mother Frigga, Foster could not defend herself from the elves in Asgard. However, Frigga's sacrifice and attempted killing of Malekith caused the Dark Elves to leave Asgard. Later, using a hidden passageway, Thor, Foster, and Loki managed to use a passageway to Svartalfheim, where they confronted Malekith. Malekith removed the Ether from Foster, where they then went to Earth, and they battled over it during the Convergence. This resulted in Malekith's destruction. After this, as the Space Stone was already on Asgard, it was decided that 2 Infinity Stones should not be together on the same planet, so the Asgardians gave the Ether to the Collector. 2 years later, Thor had a vision of the Infinity Stones and their role in the events of the previous years, where the Ether was shown solidifying into a Reality Stone. Several years later, Thanos travelled to Nowhere. He took the Ether from the Collector, solidifying it into the Reality Stone, and added it to his Infinity Gauntlet. He used it to create an illusion to trap the Guardians of the Galaxy there, making himself invisible to others. He used the stone to turn Drax and Mantis into pieces of matter and turned Quill's blaster bolts into bubbles. Later, he would do a similar thing and turn Gamora's knife into bubbles. In the Battle of Titan, Thanos used the Reality Stone to show Doctor Strange the past beauty of Titan. During the battle, he used the stone to turn a large massive planet into a swarm of black crystalline shards that chased Iron Man. He ended the fight by combining its power with the Space Stone to pull Strange towards him and obtain the stone. In Wakanda, moments later, Thanos used the stone to reduce the movement of Black Widow, and using the stone, with the other 5, wiped out half the universe. Thanos then teleported away to the garden, where he destroyed the stones so no one could undo his work. In the year 2023, the remaining Avengers planned a time heist. From here, they used the Quantum Realm to travel through time, where Thor and Rocket Raccoon were sent to 2013 Asgard to retrieve the Ether from Jane Foster. They successfully got the Ether from Foster, and Thor came back with his original Mjolnir, and also, during the process, reconciled with his mother. Travelling back to the future, in 2023, they used the stones of the past and put them into the Nano Gauntlet, where the Avengers undid what Thanos did. A huge battle occurred and the new Avengers facility was attacked. However, the Avengers prevailed by Iron Man using it to destroy Thanos' army. The stone was later returned back to 2013 by Captain America, where he lived the rest of his life in his own time.